Which of the following is not a type of pictorial drawing? Rectangular, isometric, oblique, perspective. Rectangular. Dash percent is considered as a water charge in rate analysis. Water charge in rate analysis 1.5%. Which of the following is the correct weight of a 1 meter long steel bar having dia D in mm as a d square by 162? Which of the following is the correct multiplying factor for painting work of a fully glazed window? 1 for single side, 1.5 for single side, 1.2 for single side, 0.5 for single side. So which of the following is the correct multiplying factor for a painting work of a fully glazed window? फुल्ली ग्लेज्ड विंडो के लिए पेंटिंग वर्क का मल्टीप्लाइंग फैक्टर 0.5 फॉर अ सिंगल साइड. ओके. Expansion joint is provided in a building when the length of a masonry wall exceeds dash meter. Expansion joint is provided in a building when the length of the masonry wall exceeds 40 meters. As per IS 1200, how much accuracy required in a linear measurement? How much accuracy is required in a linear measurement? So accuracy required in a linear measurement is 0.01 meter. How much percentage of a project cost is deposited from contractor as a security deposit? 10%. Mode of a measurement for brick partition wall. Always brick partition wall is square meter. As per IS 1502 963, additional length for steel bar diameter D hook at 135 degree bend. 135 degree bend. Additional length for steel bar of diameter D hook length at 135 degree bend equals 24D. Task work of a mason for RCC work is 3 cubic meter. In which type of surveying the curvature of earth is taken into consideration? In which type of surveying the curvature of earth is taken into consideration is geodetic surveying. The branch of surveying in which the readings are taken in a vertical plane. The branch of surveying in which the readings are taken in a vertical plane. Okay. Plane table survey, leveling, traversing, none of them. So the branch of surveying in which the readings are taken in vertical plane is leveling. The mirror are fixed at a dash angle in optical square. The mirrors are fixed at a 45 degree angle in optical square. The correction for sag, okay, in tape surveying, always subtractive. An imagine line joining zero declination over the earth surface is known as zero. An imaginary line joining zero declination over the earth surface is the agonic line. Formula for angle of deflection by tangent of a curve by Rankine's method, where r is radius of a curve and c is chord length. Formula for angle of deflection by tangent of a curve by Rankine's method, where R is the radius of curve, C is the chord length. So 1718.9 by CR, C by R. The term contour interval means vertical distance between two consecutive contour lines. The plane at right angle to the plumb bob line. The plane at right angle to the plumb bob line is a horizontal plane. Granite is an example of granite igneous rock. A first class brick should have a minimum crushing strength of 10.5 Newton per millimeter square. In a clean kiln, the bricks should be burned at a temperature of 1000 to 1200. For RCC construction, the maximum size of a coarse aggregate limited to 20. For RCC construction, the maximum size of a coarse aggregate 10, 15, 20, 25. For RCC construction, the maximum size of a coarse aggregate is limited to 25 mm. Slump test of a concrete is used to measure its consistency, tensile strength, impact value, homogeneity. So slump test of concrete is to measure consistency and workability. Soundness of cement is a test by air permeability method, Lee-Chatelier method, Vicars apparatus, all of this. So soundness of cement is tested by Lee-Chatelier method. NAT bar chart is used to show progress versus time, activity versus time, activity versus resources, progress versus resources. NAT bar chart is used to show activity versus time. For excavation of a domestic pipeline work, which equipment is convenient for use? For excavation of a domestic pipeline work. For excavation of a domestic pipeline work. For excavation of a domestic pipeline work, which equipment is convenient for use? Oh, power shovel, drag line, none of this. So for excavation of a domestic pipeline work, which equipment is convenient for use? Oh, which of these is not a type of a deep foundation? Deep foundation includes pile foundation, pier foundation, cajon, raft foundation. A system providing temporary support to the walls of two buildings where intermediate buildings is to be pulled down and rebuilt is called raking shore, dead or vertical shore, flying or horizontal shore, none of the above. A system providing temporary support to the walls of two buildings where the intermediate buildings is to be pulled down and rebuilt is called flying or horizontal shore. The junction between flange and wave of a steel beam. The junction between flange and wave of a steel beam is known as a lap joint, butt joint, filler joint, shear joint. The junction between flange and wave of a steel beam. Junction between flange and wave of a steel beam is known as a filler joint. The most commonly used setting time retarder. Retarder means gypsum. The soil transported by running water. Running water means alluvial. Okay, aeoline, aeoline, residual, alluvial. Okay, alluvial. Okay. The ratio of total volume of voids to the volume of a soil solids of a given soil mass is known as a void ratio. As per IS classification, silt size 0.002 to 0.075 mm. Which roller is more suitable for compaction of a cohesive soil? Cohesive soil means is 6-foot roller. Which of the following pair is false? Moisture content calcium carbide method, dry density core cutter method, shear strength standard proctor test, specific gravity pyknometer method. Which of the following pairs is false? Shear strength standard proctor test. Ideal site for construction of a bridge should have narrow river section, well-defined banks and no cross current. Banks are high and strong as well as permanent. Alignment of a bridge is possible to the right angle of a river. All of the above. All of the above. Which is not considered as a part of a substructure of a bridge. Abutment, wing wall, parapet wall, पायर parapet wall तो ऊपर ही होता है ना. Okay. The rise in water level due to obstruction by construction of a pier is known as the rise in water level due to obstruction by construction of a pier is known as a freeboard afflux scoring high flow level. The rise in water level due to obstruction by construction of a pier is known as afflux. Which of these is not considered as a part of a bridge? Caisson, cofferdam, pier, pile. Which of these is not considered as a part of a bridge? Okay, cofferdam. Underpinning is used for repair of a pier due to scoring, repairs of a bearing due to rusting, repairs of a superstructure for cracks, repairs of a bridge flooring by wear and tear. So underpinning is used for repairs of a pier due to scoring. Dash is an example of a rigid pavement. Dash is an example of a rigid pavement: bituminous road, gravel road, cement concrete road, waterbound macadam road. So dash is an example of a rigid pavement. Cement concrete road is a rigid pavement. In severe test, California bearing test, for 2.5 mm penetration, the value of a standard load 13.44 kilo Newton. Ring and ball test for bitumen. Ring and ball test for bitumen is used to find subtending point, specific gravity, ductility, viscosity. Ring and ball test for bitumen is used to find subtending point. Which of the following is not considered as a defect of a rigid pavement? Not considered as a defect of a rigid pavement: mud pumping, scaling, waves and corrugation, shrinkage, crack. Which of the following is not considered as a defect of a rigid pavement? Mud pumping, scaling, waves and corrugation, shrinkage, crack. So which of the following is not considered as a defect of a rigid pavement? It's a wave and corrugation. Which of the following is not considered a reason for mud pumping? Excessive deflection of slab, clay in subgrade, excessive free water in subgrade, excessive axle load. Which of the following is not considered a reason for mud pumping? For mud pumping, excessive axle load. Reflection cracking is found in which type of a following type of a road pavement? Reflection cracking: flexible pavement, rigid pavement, bituminous overlay on cement concrete road, cement concrete overlay on a bituminous road. अच्छा, reflection cracking is found in bituminous overlay on cement concrete road. In AutoCAD, which of the following is the full form of a UCS? UCS means User Coordinate System. The command dview in AutoCAD permits to view a perspective of the drawing, the entire screen of the monitor. So correct answer, a perspective of the drawing. So this is the paper